So let me tell y'all how God works. I'm driving down Sunset Boulevard, about to turn into shaking because the energy I feel right now is overwhelming. Hey y'all, welcome back. My name's Liz, if you are just joining, if you're new to this channel. And today, I have another manifestation joy for you. This time, I'm going to tell y'all how I manifested my Tesla. And my dog is sitting right near my lights, acting like this is a good spot. Zara, really? So, I am here to talk about how I manifested my Tesla, my brand new 2021 Model 3 Tesla. So, get you a drink, get you something to smoke, whatever you need to feel comfortable, because here we have another story time, okay? So, where do I begin? I have wanted a Tesla really since 2019. I really desired one where I was like, oh yeah, I really love this car. This will be a car of mine at some point, right? So it kind of sparked that, which is a cute little story. I drove up to my old acting class, and my really good girlfriend said that one of the students in class had thought I drove up in a Tesla, and I was like, I'm in a Chrysler. Like, no, I didn't drive up in a Tesla. And she's like, it's coming. And I was like, ooh, I like that. So that was just a funny story back in 2019. Fast forward to 2020. I actually wanted a Mercedes-Benz. I had a Vision jar, which was interesting, where I throw different little pieces of what I wanted in a jar, and I would pull them out, and that would be something that I would focus on. It was something really cute that I had tried before, but anyway, that was a Mercedes-Benz was the car I wanted next, right? So my family came to visit me here in Los Angeles, and my brother-in-law had a friend who was going hiking with us, a brand new Tesla. I was like, I'll come pick you guys up. We're like, absolutely, let's ride in the Tesla, right? So I sat in that Tesla, and honey, I was like, Mercedes-Benz who? This is what I want next. There were so many amazing perks to it that I just knew that that's what I wanted next, right? When my family was in town, they were using my car to get places, and I had noticed that my car just started to act funny, right? And I'm like, ugh, there's so much work that needs to be done. And I was like, well, maybe soon, I'll get a new car. So I brought my journal out for you guys. Show you guys how real this manifesting is. Journaling is so important. I spoke about it in my last video about how I manifested my move to LA and all this money. I spoke about journaling. Journaling is it's my heart and soul. Journaling is the answer. It's the answer. It's the solution. I promise you, right? So I don't know if you guys are noticing, but I have Invisalign in. Well, they're not in, but I have Invisalign. So if you see these weird little notches on my teeth, that's why. It helps to do the magic, right? So anyway, back to the story. I wrote down, and I'm going to show you guys. This says, I hope it focuses. I don't know. But it says 12/30/2020, and I wrote, my next car will be a Tesla soon. My next car will be a Tesla soon. So God works in mysterious ways. I wrote that down. I believe that was after it happened. I don't know. I didn't write down the time where I wrote this. But I went to FedEx, right? I went to this FedEx where you can have your packages delivered there, because I had just moved to LA and I'd been waiting on my bed to come to be delivered to me, because Wayfair and FedEx were having some type of battle with who didn't know where my package was. It's just a complete mess. It was also Christmas time. It literally took a month for me to get or more than a month to get my bed. So I was like, can you guys just leave it at FedEx? If that's easier, I don't mind picking it up. So I drove to FedEx in my Chrysler 200 that I had had for 5 years. And like I said, it was kind of had some issues on it. It needed to have a tune-up. So I drove that car to FedEx, and I parked it in this one spot, and I pulled out, did not see that there was this pole that was in my blind side, shorter than my window. I couldn't see the pole. Pulled out and scraped the entire side of my car. I got out of the car and there was somebody who was like right across who was just staring at me because they saw it happen. And I just was staring at the damage on my car, which was completely dented in. I had to call the insurance company. I stood there and looked at it like, wow. Like, so I was like, well, it is what it is. Called the insurance company, dropped the car off at this collision center. Now, I was given a rental car and it had been like maybe a week and a half and I still hadn't heard any word back from like what was going on with my car. Was it like what the damages were going to be or whatever. I didn't hear anything back from them. So I called them. I was like, hey, I just wanted to see the status of my car. And the guy says, oh, well, we're waiting to hear back from whoever tell the collision center that the car's totaled. He's like, we'll probably hear back by tomorrow. It's a good chance that your car's totaled. And I was like, for the scrape on my, like, what? I didn't expect that, right? And he's like, yeah, once it reaches a certain threshold of the cost for the damage, it's considered totaled. So I'm like, well, okay. I like, am I expected to get a lot back? He's like, yeah, it's going to be a pretty good payout. I'm like, okay, cool. So then he gets back to me a few days later and he tells me that my car is indeed totaled and I would receive a pretty great check. They paid off my car and I still had a lot of money to afford to get a Tesla. I had a Tesla, a white Tesla on my vision board. I did vision boards with my girl Elise and this was back in December. And I like found it in one random magazine and I was like the smallest little picture. And I was like, oh my gosh, love it. Gotta put on my vision board. White Tesla. So once I heard that I was getting all this money back, I was like, well, I mean, it only makes sense too. Like I wrote on in my journal, my next car will be a Tesla. So I went on the Tesla website. You have to like put a deposit of $100 because you get to create your Model 3. You get to decide what the exterior is going to be. You get to decide what the interior is going to be, and then a few other specs if you want to do self-driving, which I was like, nah, I'm okay. I can drive my car. Maybe. Kind of accident prone, which is great that I got a Tesla because there's so many cameras around the Tesla that it's alerting you whenever you are in close proximity to anything, right? So I put in the order for my Model 3 and I got my car in about 4 weeks, I believe. And it was delivered to my home, which I must say, Tesla, you got to do better. The way you delivered it was complete disregard for my, like, I felt like they didn't value my business. They dropped my car off, didn't notify, they emailed me, apparently. They emailed me notifying me that my delivery was ready. I didn't get my Tesla agent who I had reached out to a day prior to asking who would be there upon delivery, how it was going to play out, never got a response from him. So they basically, I looked outside of my window. I was like, is that my car? Went outside, had to figure out how to get inside, okay? And that was terrible. I must say this because they really just had no regard for my investment. But needless to say, I absolutely love the car. It's absolutely amazing. And I wanted to tie it all together because everything's always full circle, right? I got an envelope, which basically has the registration paperwork for the Tesla. And in the envelope, there was where to drop off the paperwork, right? So you could either drive to this one location or you can go to, ready for it? Your nearest FedEx. Turned where I totaled my original car was where I had to turn in the registration paperwork for my brand new Tesla. Listen, I'm about to show y'all the pole in which I hit that totaled my car and led me to getting this brand new Tesla. That pole right there, right next to that Jeep, that red pole. You see how low it is? Because you see how low it is, it's like I was telling people, it's like right where my door is, so I couldn't see it. And so guess what? I scraped the side of my car
They told me it was totaled, and I was like, this is a blessing in disguise, and it sure is. So I am complete, just like the full moon, which is in the new moon. I wrote about getting the Tesla, and in the full moon, here I am dropping off the paperwork. This is the paperwork to the DMV to complete my registration. God is good all the time. God is good. Let me tell you guys. Woo! Yeah, my leg is like shaking right now because I can't believe it. I can believe it, but like, whoa.
You see how God works? Literally, so like your sense of humor is just, it's unmatched. So, yeah, I found that to be really like just a beautiful moment, a beautiful experience. And I say all that to say that journaling works, manifesting works, manifesting is real. You just have to believe. People have their opinions, their doubts, their whatever, but you have to be so convinced and so sure that of your desire. And again, feel the feeling of what would it feel like to actually receive it, and it's going to come into fruition. Zara, stop. So yeah, this story is a little bit shorter and amazing, but I just wanted to share that with you guys. I hope you liked it. I hope that you start journaling and writing down what you desire and being full and sure in that conviction. I wrote that down that first time on 12/30, but I also I journaled it again during the new moon before I actually received the Tesla, before I actually placed the order. New moons are literally the best time to write down what you want to manifest because it's something new. It's creation. It's birthing. New moons are associated with all of that. So yeah, that was my manifestation story about my Model 3 Tesla. Yeah, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time with another manifestation story or whatever else you guys want me to film. Please let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe. And I'd love to hear from you guys. Give me some feedback because I enjoy this, and I know people tend to have issues and doubts about manifesting. So I'm living proof that it's real. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.